Hello, hello, it's Kitti, proud to be your declutter specialist, coming to you from picturesque Atlantic Canada. For now, it is a very, very lovely day here, fall day, and I hope that it's a nice day where you are, and if it isn't today, it will be. Happy Monday to you. It takes a little bit of time to get some energy happening, but I think I'm rolling along now. Can you see the speed in the pace? Yes. Oh, I'll tell you, over the weekend, my weekend, and put in the comments below how yours was, but my weekend was basically mind over matter. I had it in my mind a couple of projects that I was going to do, and I'll be darned if I didn't accomplish most of it. Did I accomplish all of it? No, I didn't. It was home improvement. Cleaning some things that, they don't always get cleaned, like baseboards. And I got all the baseboards done. But it would, I didn't feel like it. Does anybody ever really feel like doing it? It seemed like a great idea, and then it comes down to it, and you're thinking, oh yeah, maybe next weekend. And I said to myself, no, you promised yourself that you were going to do that. Hello, thank you for joining. Hi, Michael. And so the takeaway from today, is just do it. Just like the old Nike commercial said, did I feel like doing the baseboards and a bunch of other little cleaning things? No, I didn't. Do I feel absolutely amazing that I did get it done? And I think Michael and Pam, hi Pam, can bear me out on this. Do we always feel like doing those things, whether it's decluttering or some spring cleaning, in this case fall cleaning? Hi Sarah. Yeah, there's another one who can relate. We don't always feel like doing it, but I tell you what, it feels amazing when it's done. Put in the comments, guys, if you agree. And if you're watching on replay, whether it's on LinkedIn, Twitter, or Instagram, or YouTube, we'll talk more about YouTube in a minute, put it in the comments below. I'm not here just to hear myself talk. I'm here to interact with all of y'all. So, yeah, that's a Canadian saying, y'all. 90% of my clients are in the States. So, but I love everyone equally. All right, who is this woman pontificating? Well, I tell you what, I'm Kitti with declutterthebrain.com. And entrepreneurs and startups, and even anyone who's just thinking to make a change in their life, and they're not even sure what the change is, they hire me to help them eliminate their clutter and overwhelm in 90 days. It takes about 90 days, yeah. And then we get specialized through the down the road, but we do that so we eliminate the bulk of the clutter and overwhelm, so they can focus on making more money and or creating an amazing life for themselves and their families. Now, I do believe that physical clutter and overwhelm are so closely related. I tell you what, many times I don't know which comes first, the physical or the mental clutter, and I'm asked that quite a bit in interviews, by the way. I just, it's a really slippery slope. But that is why I've developed a step-by-step system that has helped me and my clients clear years of clutter without getting thoroughly overwhelmed by the process, don't you know? All right, so now, does that sound good? Does it make you want to take immediate action on your clutter? Okay, well, you hold that thought, and later in the video we will give you your next step to take. What is next? Yes, Declutter the Brain Facebook group. Our members have a common goal, and let me finish about Declutter the Brain, and I hope I don't lose your comments, sir. To clear the clutter and mental baggage that holds us back from being the super achievers and money makers we're meant to be, and we minimize our overwhelm and maximize our productivity with weekend challenges. We just had our first one just this past weekend, and I did it because I didn't want to do all of this cleaning, so I thought, well, I need accountability buddies. So it's going to be a fixture. You want a weekend challenge, you come over to Declutter the Brain Facebook group. The link is down below. We've got special guests coming, and yeah, come and join us. Sarah, it has been, what's that? At the same time for me, exactly, at the same time, Sarah says for physical and mental clutter. Yeah, well, okay, that's an excellent point. Yeah, it is at the same time. Okay, now, speaking of overwhelm, we've been talking about decluttering, physical decluttering, so we're going to get into 1 week anyway of mental decluttering. Now, the days are getting shorter, yes, we're seeing the leaves fall. Yep, because that's where the name came from. And one of our clients, she mentioned on our group mastermind last week that she said, you know, I'm finding it increasingly difficult to stay motivated as the days shorten. And that is a more common problem than you would realize. Now, a little bit of it could have to do with ADHD. We do tend to kind of, I don't know, time perception it can be a little bit different, but I've had many clients struggle with the same thing, especially in November when the days are getting shorter, and all of a sudden I know for myself that there's a panic. A borderline panic around about 4 o'clock. God, you don't want to see me in the middle of winter. Around 4 o'clock, I'm a whirling dervish trying to get it done. But even now, this weekend, around about 4 o'clock, sun's going to set in a couple hours. I still have all this stuff to do, and I won't be able to see to wash my floors. Well, Kitti, turn the lights on. I'm not kidding you, that happened. I didn't get them done on Saturday, and yesterday I was bound and determined, switch the lights on. It's not as good as it is in daylight, but you know what? It's good enough. Put in the comments below, it's good enough. You know what? We have to cut ourselves some slack. I'm going off script here a little bit, but we do have to cut ourselves some slack. And what we're trying to do this week, what we are doing, in fact, we're not trying, there is no try, only do, as Yoda would say, I've come up with a few surprising ways, or a few ways, and some of them will surprise you, so that we can maintain and maybe even surpass our usual productivity. A part of that, really, it is in the mind. This is not in the script for today, but it is in the mind. It's sheer determination. I'm going to get it done. So once you've made the decision, you know me, I'm all about make the decision and then make it right. Actually, I credit that expression to Larry Winget, noted keynote speaker. So how do you make it right? How do you make that decision to make the most of your fall days and not lose your motivation? Because you've had such good motivation all year, and then all of a sudden, no, life's too short. Not on my watch. You're not doing this. Okay? So one thing that helps me is keep a regular schedule. All right? Just because it's getting 7 o'clock, it's not as light as it used to be. Yes, you still have to get up. Is it kind of a downer? Absolutely it is. I'm not going to tell you that it isn't. It is. This is reality. But it's essential that you keep that routine, that regular schedule that you've been used to. Just as much as it was important in the summer for you to keep that regular bedtime. Remember the regular bedtime and the regular getting up, even though we had longer hours? Well, the reverse is also so. Now, here, keep your regular schedule and routine. And here's something that I'm not sure that I've never seen it written down. It's something that I came up with quite by accident. And here's what it is. You ready? Okay. Try getting up on this. So I'm not going to be a popular muffin on this one. No. Try getting up a little bit earlier than you normally would. Okay, so you're normally up at 7. All right. You get up at 6:30, and I'll tell you why. You're saying, no, no, I can't do it. Okay, why? Because by the time you've done your, whatever it is you do, whether it's you shave or you do your hair, you brush your teeth, or you have your breakfast, whatever, you will be ready when daylight hits. You can go and do your thing, right? And you're ready and you maximize, you get that extra half hour back. Maybe it's only 15 minutes, maybe it's an hour. Your choice, whatever you want to do. But try it, because I've been doing it by accident. Okay, it was just part of the way my work schedule went, and I got up, so I'm at my desk at 6 o'clock. 6 days a week. Okay, Sunday 6:30. All right, yeah. And all of a sudden I discovered that, hey, you know, it's now turning daylight and I've already got a sizable amount of my work done. Maybe this is something that others would find helpful. So yeah, try getting up just a little bit earlier so that you will be ready when daylight hits. And then you're ready to scrub that floor, or call that client, or whatever it is. You're ready and you're motivated and you're awake. Give it a whirl. All right, so if you think this video has been helpful, if it's kind of cheered you up a little bit, if it makes you want to throw tomatoes at it just for entertainment, I'm okay with that. Share, just hit that share button. And you don't know, so you know, through the powers of the interweb, you don't know whose life you're going to have an impact on. We have had viewers who have come on strictly because it just kind of appeared in their feed. Go figure, right? So to hit the share button. Now, I mentioned YouTube earlier, and the reason I like YouTube is because I am able to curate it. I'm able to label, hey, come on, I'm a declutterer, organizer, coach, right? Yeah. It's dated, it's labeled, it's as to subject. You can find exactly what you're looking for with a minimum of scrolling. I hate scrolling. Okay, it really bothers my eyes. So if you're looking for something quick and you don't like scrolling either, go to YouTube, Declutter the Brain. Very easy. And you'll see me with various ties and various eyelashes and all kinds of wonderful things. Are we ready for that? Yes, we are. Tell you what, Declutter the Brain is under, declutterthebrain.com is undergoing a facelift. Thank you very much. And I did a lot of work on this puppy here. If you're thinking that you want to get a jump start on your clutter, and we'll talk more about that in a moment, but you're not quite sure where to start, why not download our, do you love it, guys? Sarah, Pam, Michael, do you love it? Our new and improved, it really is, 7 easy steps to conquer physical and mental clutter, and it's intended as a grounding tool for your declutter journey and beyond. It does come with 7, I think, short videos by yours truly, so that you don't feel alone and overwhelmed by the process. All right, and also, remember I told you about my step-by-step, say that 5 times, step-by-step system that we use to eliminate years of clutter? Well, clients come to me with no energy. They come overwhelmed. They don't even want to come home to their own house. Their spouse is ragging on them. Any of the above. Now, I'll tell you what, if this is sounding just a little bit too familiar, maybe you just want to feel at peace in your home, in your surroundings, let's jump on a Conquer the Clutter call, and I'll listen to see what your clutter may be costing you in your wallet, your health, your relationships, and together we'll create a plan for you to take immediate action on your clutter, and we can see if you would go further faster with one of my programs. So remember, how do you do this? You go to declutterthebrain.com. There's a little clicky-dooey button, and it'll take you right to my calendar page, or you can direct message me. So remember, when you have decided to eliminate your clutter and go from overwhelmed to energetic, do what Michael and Pam and Sarah did and book that call. All right, till tomorrow when we talk about first things first. Thanks, everybody. See you tomorrow, 11 Eastern. Bye for now.